Drop your FXDs and King Gs, pull up your baggy jeans and buckle your belt. We're going to Billy Ocean. Drop your FXDs and King Gs, pull on your baggy jeans and buckle your belt. Billy Ocean's coming to town. Welcome to Simplified Sparky Marketing. What the hell has Billy Ocean got to do with electricians and marketing? Maybe Billy Ocean's an electrician. Who knows? I don't think he is. Now, if you don't know who Billy Ocean is, he has got some cracking hits such as this. If you've been to a wedding, you would have definitely heard Billy Ocean. Caribbean Queen, another cracker by Billy. Where this podcast idea came from was I was listening to the radio, I think about a week or two ago, and I heard an ad for Billy Ocean that he was coming to Sydney, and I, for one, was excited. WSFM happened to be on the dial. They played an advert for it, and I thought that is brilliant media placement from his marketing team. Why this is so good is because the likes of WSFM, Smooth, etc., they're the kind of people that listen to Billy Ocean. His marketing team could have went and blown the budget and went to Kiss, Nova, all of those stations for younger people, and they wouldn't have a fucking clue who Billy Ocean is. And this is a common problem, and this is to get you thinking, am I doing the right thing where I'm posting this, or am I speaking to the correct person? Is it my audience that I'm putting this message out to? Because what I'm seeing a lot of on Instagram in particular is almost sparkies flexing to other sparkies. Unfortunately, likes and shares doesn't pay the bills. You're better off marketing to your target client who's going to engage in your services. Truth be told, I put my hand up. I did the same thing. I got it into my head that when I started the business that if I took a picture of an unfinished switchboard and like cables going into the back of it, that was exactly what my client was looking for. But I realized that only electricians will know what that is, and only electricians will either cut it to pieces or appreciate it. And that's why you get electricians following you, is that kind of material. Whereas if you're kind of bland and boring and straight to the point and showing a client exactly what they want, you won't get as many electricians following you. And I unfollowed a load of electricians with my business account because I didn't want electricians following me either, and I didn't want to be looking at other electrician stuff. That account for my electrical business was purely for business. And my current Instagram account is actually dormant with about maybe 4 years because my ideal client does not come via Instagram and I don't really care about it. However, on that note, I have come up with a plan for it, which I'm excited about. And I'm going to implement that and totally change the game for Instagram marketing in regards to that. It's going to be a mix of videos and reels is what I'm going to be doing. And I've got nothing to lose with it. I'm not getting work from it, and I don't use that as an avenue because, as I said, my ideal client doesn't hang out on Instagram. People don't actively look for an electrician on Instagram. I'm going to change that. It's going to be, I'm excited. I can visualize it all. I just have to put it all into place, which is obviously just getting that done. Another example of this would be, let's say your ideal client was a golfer. Like you knew 100% your 10 out of 10 client is a golfer. A clever thing for you to do would be approach surrounding golf clubs, come up with some sort of alignment with them to say, once you join this golf club, you get X, Y, and Z from XYZ Electrical, or get 10% off. I'm not a fan of discounts. I'm just giving examples here. Or sponsor the golf club. However, if your ideal client is that avid golfer and you go, let's advertise in the tennis club, that doesn't make sense. And that's exactly what people are doing by putting the wrong media in the wrong places. And that's what I mean by Billy Ocean's team putting that on the radio and the correct radio station was absolute demographic who are going to be gunning to go to that concert. And that's why it was a very smart move from Billy Ocean's team to put the money into that station rather than waste it with Nova. That's what I feel like a lot of Sparkies are doing, is they're wasting budget. It's the blind leading the blind. They're copying other people, thinking, oh, this is what you do when you market. As I admit, I did that at the start as well, until you really dial in and you know exactly who your ideal client is, what the message is that's going to attract them, where they hang out, where to put that message to attract them. That's what you need to be on top of. But if you just willy-nilly shove a post out there of a trench in the ground with a bit of orange conduit, 9 out of 10 clients are not going to know what that thing is. So get thinking, where are you wasting your time and effort putting posts and putting stuff where it could be spent better elsewhere? What I spoke about here was media. Media is covered in day 4 of my 9-day email series on how to attract, convert and retain leads. That little gift is below if you want it. If you like what you're hearing, you like more of this, there is a ton of stuff over on Instagram. The handle is in the show notes below. come across, shoot me a DM. Love to hear from you. If you have any marketing questions, I'd love to answer them. To follow, rate, review the show, all that.